This is the Stock and ETF report for today, July 21st. Let's go to Trade Seasonals and click on Start Scanning. I am logged in right now with a free account. So that's the reason I see more than 10. So if you are only seeing 10, it's because you have not registered with a free account yet. But top of the list is Microsoft. It's a long-term, 278 days. Let's take a look at that one. Also, UNH and Walmart are at near maximum number of days. 280 is the maximum number of days that we analyze. Let's take a look at the seasonal chart for these. Here's the Microsoft 10-year seasonal chart. It goes almost exactly it goes up the entire time. If you don't know about seasonal charts, they are an average of all of the years, in this case 10 years. So it shows that the trend of Microsoft is mostly up. It is sideways sometime from around end of August until almost end of October. It's fairly sideways. It goes back upwards sharply end of October to November 6th in this case. We can also take a look at all of the data. So if we look at all of the 35 years of data for Microsoft, we can see the average trend. It has a downtrend between July 17th and August 6th. However, this is an average. United Healthcare. Also a very positive trend in average. It does have a sideways zone right over here from July 18th until September 27th. It goes sideways. It doesn't really do much. And then it takes off right at the end of September. And how about Walmart? 10 years. Also very good. It does have a sharply down in February 16th to end of February, but right now we're here. It is a sideways to up, but the reason that you're seeing probably the best time to get into Walmart is not now, but right here, which would be in October. I mean, you'd be fine going in Walmart right here, especially if you're doing covered calls and selling options. It's gonna not likely gonna go up sharply, but it will here, or at least it has been. Procter and Gamble, very interesting. The time to get into Procter and Gamble is end of June. You get into this stock and you go all the way to the end of the year, or about middle of December. This does really well right there. Rest of the year it doesn't go that far in average. Let's also take a look at a longer term maximum data. You see this area that's been selected? It is a very profitable area in average for Procter & Gamble, while this area, beginning of the year, doesn't seem to be as profitable. But this area is. A very short-term one, Merck. A sharply up area. We can see here. We would have made an average of 3.19% in 24 days. Apple, my favorite. Apple is also one of those that goes up almost always. It's 41-year average. Apple does not do well from May 14th to June 27th. It is going down. That's a 41-year average. However, right here, it goes up quite well. Also has a down from 923 to 1002. However, Apple's changed shape quite a bit. Apple's been the stock we know maybe 20 years. So I'm just going to look at 20 years. This is more representative. And if you see, that would be 85% profitable for this date range, which is July 21st to October 23rd. Verizon, another one of my favorites. It is long right now. I want to take a look at the long-term Verizon. Verizon has been the same type of stock the whole time. You see over here? This is the big down area, 38-year average. And then it bottoms in March and it keeps going up. Here's a sideways area starting here. Right now we're in this uptrend, big one. However, this is very short and it doesn't continue, so I don't recommend this type of short trades unless you see continuation. Boeing. We're on a downtrend on Boeing. And if we look at 59 years of data, this has happened over and over. Boeing is a buy right here. End of October. And it goes up sharply after that. Or at least it has been in the last 59 years in average. But it really goes nowhere from around here, June 18th, to here, which is October. I would not be in Boeing in this area. Let's take a look at top of NASDAQ. Nvidia, still on the list. It has been on the list for a while. This is a very bullish time for Nvidia. Right here. Here's Dexcom, another bullish time. And it has some continuation, but you got to be out long before September. Right around here, I would be out. Paychecks, also sharply up. Old Dominion. This is not a great area. Charter Communication, also in a very sharply up area here. However, it's going to be followed by a sideways. This is how I analyze markets. Let's just take a look at Nextra Energy's been on the list for a while. It's 258 days, almost 14% profit in average. And Monolithic Power Systems is also a strong buy. And this is what the seasonal chart looks like. It's going sharply up here and then goes sideways before. I would probably try to trade this stock in toward the end of October. Later in one of our videos, I'm gonna show you how October 25th is a magical date for seasonality on S&P 500 and many stocks, which is the reason S&P 500 is going to become bullish, or at least that's what it's been doing. Let's also take a look at ETFs. high dividend yield Vanguard. It's going straight up. I like to look at all the data on seasonal charts here. These are fairly safe to hold for long term or to sell options on. So possible covered calls. Yeah, I'm not a fan of short-term ETFs because of very low average profits. Same here, low average profit. Nothing on the ETF front that I want to talk about right now. Let's just look at technology. Technology gives us 10% from today till end of March. And it is a near straight line up. That's it for today.